today's video will be very different than usual. This time there will be a lot of B rolls that I use because all the A rolls, like the projection samples, the video, the slideshow, they were all flagged by YouTube. And because I don't want to get a copyright strike, I had to redo the video completely. So before we start, click like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments down below. And now, onto the video. It's been so many years, many years, like I think we're talking about 40 years, that I prefer projector than any other type of displays. During that time, I have designed, built, and calibrate many luxury home theaters. Be it in Indonesia, Canada, US, Dubai, India, doesn't matter. Every single home theater that uses projector, I also use as the screen. With an exception of one or two installs, they all use on-wall stretch screens. I have tested many screens from all kinds of price levels, from $400 Canadian all the way up to I think about $8,000 and $9,000 Canadian. And as you can see on your screen right now, not all screens are created equal. On paper, both those screen materials are supposed to be identical. However, you can see that one screen is whiter than the other white. The off-white screen costs about $1,200, and the white, like the real white one, costs about $5,000. Pricey? Yes, but you get what you pay for. So here it is, me and my dog Happy trying to unbox the screen. The packaging is a regular fare with plastic on the outside that's really thick and really noisy. The screen is packaged really well with very sturdy construction. However, I don't know whether I can reuse that box if I ever want to sell or I want to lend the screen to another person. Yep, the straps, the box, I have to cut them before I can get into the box. Definitely there's no way for me to reuse the box, quite unfortunately. Oh my god, it's taking so long just to get rid of the outer package. And it's very heavy too. It requires two people, even just to do the unboxing. And finally, here's what's inside the box. Very well padded, very secure. And it also comes with a brush and glove and, of course, instructions manual. And there at the back there is a remote control that allows you to go all the way up, all the way down, and stop. Of course, using the 12-volt trigger, it can trigger the screen to go up or down. After the initial setup, when you get everything exactly the way you want it, you can put away the remote control. Let me open the bag so I can show you the remote control. Give me a second. There you go. Up, down, and stop. Now that I have unbagged the screen, I have to take off these stickers. They're just protector to make sure that the screens don't get scratched during shipping. And here's the side with the power. So you switch the power over there, and then there's another switch there to go up, down, and stop, just exactly like the remote control. The screen is perfect, no crease, and made of the material that's usually reserved for a higher end screen. And now this is the back of the screen. The screen is going down. Even at the back, you don't see any ripple, you don't see any crease on the screen at all. And most importantly, after you roll the screen down, you don't see the big black or rectangular things on your wall, right? Everything is hidden and looks less cluttered. The performance side, I tested using my JVC RS3200, Valerian Vision Master Max, and AWOL Ethereum Max. This screen is truly delivers. For about 2,000 US, 3,000 Canadian, the picture quality is extremely good. Can you get something better? Of course. My home theater screen yields a better picture. But then again, my screen is triple the cost of this Nothing Projector screen. And if you're using DLP, this really helps with the blacks. After all, it is a gray screen. Color purity is about at par with other screens, with a very slight tinge of magenta. But it's not distracting at all. You hardly can see it. It simply looked worse when I tried to capture the image using my iPhone 17 Pro Max. If you need a budget pop-up screen, this is the answer for you. I love it. I just need to find a space to put the screen now. So, are you buying this screen? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. And again, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.